Hello, good afternoon. My name is Nathan Clark. Thank you for tuning in for Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Fountain, Colorado. I'm going to talk about the 2023 Winnebago Solis 59PX. Right in front of me here is the candy red metallic. We've got the special alloy wheels. I'm going to take a walk around the outside first, show you a couple things. We've got the outside light for when you're camping outside, kind of hanging out with your chairs and fire pit. You got a little bit of extra light there. Got your propane takeoff here. This is also where you plug it, where you fill it. It's a 6-gallon tank. I do have the pop top up right now, so you can see a few of the features that are on it. When you come back over this way, come on over. Jody, if you can pan up on top, there's a solar panel up there on top of that lift. The pop up there. And then there's the air conditioning unit in the back. Does have a backup camera. Goes all the way open here. And I believe it goes even further. Look at that. So if you take a look at the back here, this is where your pump is, and you've got your outside shower. You've got a hot and cold water shower. And underneath that little spigot there, you have all the directions on how to use different things for different purposes. If you're filling up dry camping, if you're winterizing it, it just tells you how to turn the little knobs there to make sure it's all done right. This one over here is where you fill up with city water. You've got water pressure in your hose. Sometimes people like to have additional power sources like a portable solar panel. That's where you plug it in. We have a power outlet over here. We also have track on the sides and on the bottom there for a tie down for like bicycles and different things that you might need. This little compartment here, you've got 2 different compartments. That's where your spray off hose is. You plug it into that little compartment there. You've got a freshwater fill. You've got a sewage hose. It's actually a gray water hose. You also have your electric power cord. It's a 30-amp power supply. A lot of extra room here with the 59PX. You have that extra space over the 59. Also over the 59P, I'm sorry. Down below here, you have your tow hitch. It's set for 5,000 pounds. You also have your 7-pin. You also have a 4-pin for a smaller trailer. Interesting thing about the 59PX and the Solis models is you have an outside shower. And you have the shower curtain rods right here. And you have a shower curtain inside the coach, and you put the rungs on it like you would normally for your shower curtain inside the house. And then you have the pin for it. You can have some privacy, or you can not have privacy. You can see what's coming up, kind of keep an eye on what's going on around you, but mainly it's full privacy when you have the shower curtain down. That stows away right here. And this little guy right here is your screen for privacy and also keep the bugs out. You do have the capabilities of taking it out if you wanted to pull it to get out. You have the Velcro. So you can customize it for wherever you need the openings to be. If you come around this side here, it's a few different things. This is where your 30-amp power supply plugs in. You can run your air conditioning off of that, or you can run your generator. This is the cartridge toilet. It's 5-gallon reservoir on the black tank. Now, it's not in a fixed black tank, so it's removable, and you can also set it up like a piece of luggage. I can't imagine pulling this through the airport, but I'm sure if you wanted to, you could. Down below, you have your gray tank drain and your valve. This is your exhaust to your Troma hot water system. And also this is the exhaust to your engine. And that's the exhaust to your generator. Now you notice that there's a little storage compartment in the back. That's for the gray hose, if you didn't want to keep that inside the coach. Coming along to the front. This is where you fill your tank. Gasoline engine. It's a 24-gallon tank. Down along the side, there's a lever for the hood release. It's normally down here, but it's up here on this one. Parking brake, pull to set it, push to release. You got a battery boost. What that's for is so you can take power from your solar, so it'll give you a little bit of extra starting ability if your battery was dead. You have your power windows and your power mirrors. Point to the mirror that you want to adjust. Now these bottom ones are for the bottom mirrors. The top ones are for the top mirrors. Put in the middle, that way if you bump it, it doesn't change the mirrors. This is the 3.6 liter V6 by Dodge. It's got a 9-speed transmission. It's got 275 horsepower, 265 foot-pounds of torque. You got all your fluid receptacles here so you can fill them if you need to. You got your washer fluid, you got your oil dipstick, your oil cap, your coolant reservoir, your brake fluid. Let's go inside. I really like this setup because it's the most compact. It seats 4, has 4 seat belts. You have sleeping for 4 as well. So what I'm going to immediately do is I'm going to climb up and I'm going to show you what's up above the main vehicle. You've got a camping area up here. And the kids always love this. Now with this one, you have windows so you can see what's going on up here. Now I'm 6 feet tall and I could easily sleep up here comfortably. Got lots of room. You have a vent up here for air. Also, you've got your vent over here for air, and this one's a window. And there's also a window in front, and that one opens up completely if you needed to. There is a light up here, and there's also USB plug-ins right here, and an accessory plug as well. So I'm going to come around. So you've got 2 seat belts here, you've got 2 seat belts here. The driver and the passenger seats, they swivel around so you can share this middle table. You've got your refrigerator here. It does have a freezer and a nice tray. A few little power sources around, accessory, USB. This is your coach battery, turn it on or turn it off. If you turn that off, nothing back here will work. So you have to have that on in order to use anything. But most people will put it in for storage when you want to turn off that battery system. Down below is another port for your shower, for a hot and cold water shower. So you can have it up at the front of the coach or in the back of the coach. You got a power point on the floor there. You also do have another power point over here, another USB, another accessory plug. You come over here, this is your electrical panel. The little buttons over here tell you what's going on with what. You can turn on your water pump. You can also turn on your generator from here. It is a gas generator. It's going to run off of your main tank, and it will still provide enough electricity to run your air conditioning unit and all of your lights. This is your bathroom. Hot and cold shower as well. It is a cartridge toilet, 5-gallon black water tank. Like we were talking about the suitcase out back, this is connected to that. Now you also have the ability to turn it so you have more leg room, or to wherever you're comfortable. Or lock it in place. You have storage in here for shower supplies or toilet paper or what you might need. And you can also double this as a closet. There's a stand mirror on the door. And these all have a magnet up at the top of all the doors for latches. It's a pretty solid latch so things don't fly open when you're driving down the road. Yeah, it latches up there. You have your owner's manuals up in here for Winnebago. Tells you about how to operate all the appliances. This little guy right down here is an additional table. You can pull that out and you can also latch it and lock it in place. Suburban gas stove, 2 burners with a backsplash. You have your kitchen sink. There's another power source here. Got drawers. Lots of storage underneath the sink. This one right here is a light, so you can see how full your fresh water is. So it'll show up in this little window there. This is your Eco hot water system. You can turn it on to preheat it or leave it on normal. There is a table here. This table comes, the leg comes down, but you've got to slide it over to push it down. So you can use this as a desk. You can sit here and use it as a personal desk. Remember that in order to get that to snap down, you have to push it forward to lock it in place. It's one of the changes that I've noticed on the through this year that this product has been out, is they changed that a little bit. They also have a little latch up above here. Now with that latch up above here, I have enough room to stand behind it to put the bed down. And that's one of the differences between the 59P and the 59PX, is that extra little bit of room. Now, I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm gonna climb up on this thing and let you see how comfortable I am and how comfortable I can be. I've got about 2 or 3 inches on my feet, and I've got about 1 inch on my head. So it's about 6'4" across. If I don't want to stare at that light, I can turn that off. You've got storage compartments up above. Remember I was talking about the magnets? You've got adjustable shelving here. This is the shower curtain that goes across the back. They've got it all packaged up, so when you buy the coach new, you get to be the first one that uses it. These little guys are for the front windows, for blacking out the front window. You can put another mattress up in the front. It's called the Luno Bed Cab Kit. Some of the options come with it, some of them don't, but that is an option for an additional bed if you need it. So, another storage compartment. You do have power plugs, accessory, and USB up in there. All right, let's head up to the front. With this, you can make this convertible. Store it up above. so it ladders out of the way when you're traveling down the road. So there's a little yellow handle underneath that can allow you to swivel it around. So these are adjustable that way, and you can also do this one on the driver's side, and you've got to pull it up, move it around to have enough clearance to bring it around so you can have storage here as well. I'm going to start up the engine here. Nice thing about this model, the 2023 Winnebago Solis 59PX, is the newer package has all of the options on the updated computer screen. You have a full Sirius satellite sound system. You've got your comfort zone. You can adjust it all by a push of a button. You have navigation. It's all by a push of a button as well. You also can connect your Android or your Apple CarPlay. You've also got vehicle information. Set up your surround camera. You've got a camera on the front, on the sides, on the back, so you have a 360-degree view. You can adjust that back view to wide angle, front. This is the front view. That's the rear view. A front view shorter and above. So if you're trailering, you can back up to the trailer without damaging your coach. They've got a few different options in the screen here. So you've got the capabilities of having your positive and negative shifting. So you can, when you're going down a long grade, you can drop it into third or fourth gear. So you don't have to ride the brakes going down the grade. All your different gauges here, you press it on max AC. It's going to automatically adjust the fan speed. It's also going to bring it to the proper temperature. You adjust it by the plus and minus, fan plus and minus, or you can turn it off right there. You do have traction control. Benefit to that is if you're in icy or snowy conditions and you need a little bit extra traction, you can turn off that button and have positive traction on your front wheel drive. You do have voice set up for your phone, so you can pick up and hang up by the push of a button. You have a few different controls up on the dash that you can change the way what you see as far as your gauges, your tach, your speedometer, your gas. You can also go back to different options for safety and assistance. It does have buzzer volume for lane departure warning. You do also have the camera system up on the window here, on the windshield. It is the pre-collision avoidance system. Got lights up above for reading lights. You can turn on the lights, or turn on the lights when the door's open. You do have an SOS 911 emergency. It's good for a year. If you choose that you want to have that system permanently, you can always subscribe to that. Aside from that, my name's Nathan Clark. Again, I'm representing the new 2023 Winnebago Solis 59PX. The stock number is 5N221818. If you have any further questions about this vehicle, please contact me at 719-660-3566 or go online to nathan.clark, that's nathan.clark @transwest.com. Thank you.